What's up everyone? Welcome back to Mike's Motors. Today we're going to be working on the BMW M235i. Got a couple of routine maintenance items along with some upgrades from Kies Motorsports. I'm going to start off with the accessory belt system. Got a whole kit here with a new belt. I've been noticing on cold starts it's been kind of squeaky. I'm imagining it's either the idler pulley or the tensioner pulley. So we're going to go ahead and replace those. We've got a whole new kit from BMW. Comes with the tensioner, the idler, and a new belt along with hardware. And we're going to be installing a couple of Kies Motorsports upgrades for the N55 and S55. We've got the crank seal guard, which is designed to protect the crank seal in the event the belt ever slips. This is especially important on the N55s because the oil filter housing tends to leak over time, and then that oil gets on the belt and it slips off, and then the belt actually gets eaten by the engine through the crank seal. So this is designed to kind of bolt up right in front of that and protect that from happening. And then we've got the crank bolt lock. This is actually designed to bolt right up to the hub and prevent the crank bolt from backing out. That's another known issue with the N55s. And my buddy Larry is going to be coming over again to give me a hand. He has the correct toolkit to install the crank seal, so we'll have that installed the right way and properly. Let's go ahead and get over here to the car and start yanking some of these pieces off. Alright, so we've got intake it out of the way. I'm really hoping we don't have to take this electric fan assembly out because that's going to be a pain. Because I think on the 5 Series there's a lot more stuff here that you have to take out, including the fan. It's a lot tighter, so hopefully there's a lot more room in here. So right here on our CTS Turbo intake boot, they got an 8mm on a hose clamp. All right, take our O2 sensor out. Let's get this out the way too. All right, so we'll bring this guy. My oil housing or oil temp sensor O-ring must be going because it's a little oily over here. All right, that's out the way. We've got this vacuum line to get off. Just a pinch, pull. You don't want to yank it too hard because you will break it, and that's not something you want to have to replace when that's not what you came here to do. And then I've got one clip down here on my intake on the Burger Motorsports. It has a little small clip. It's holding the whole thing on. That lifts up. Gonna give it a little spin. Get that out. Let's go set our intake back here. Alright, so we got a bit more space now. Let's go ahead and get this intake covered. That way I don't drop anything down in there, because that would not make the turbo very happy. Got that covered up. Take a little rubber band. And secure your bag, because you don't want anything at all. Tools, hardware, bolts, anything going down in there. So that's covered up now. Hide that. Whew. Not a lot of space in here, guys. Let's take a look. Alright, so what we're going to get at is this tensioner right here. We've got the idler pulley we're actually going to replace at the same time. You've got to take the crank hub off to get the crank seal and install the crank seal guard. Then once we put the hub back on, the new hardware for the crank bolt lock will secure that back end. The belt's not too bad. You can see it's pretty good worn. Once we get it off, we can get a good look and see what that looks like. Alright, so after looking around down in here, trying to get a lay of the land, notice I got a little bit of cleanup to do here on the front on these oil cooler lines. I've got a little bit of oil built up on the bottom side. I think it might have been from when we did my valve cover gasket. These were moved a little bit out of the way, and I think maybe the O-ring isn't properly seated all the way, but it's not like a huge amount. I'm not terribly concerned. And I checked the back side of the oil cooler. Don't see much kind of leaking out, maybe starting to, so that might be something on the list here sooner than later, which I was hoping to actually last longer than it is. But we are at 80,000 miles, so it's probably time to do that soon. Let's get some of this cleaned off. Get all up in there. There we go, that's much better. That's cleaned off now. Get some of this tensioner cleaned up. Alright, that's much better. Much better now. Nice and clean. Alright guys, so Larry just pulled up. He's got some of the tools that we need for this job.
Put the propane heater in here iced over. It sounds like gas.
Air it out a little bit with all this, hauling on your in here. No, we don't. Shut up. Shut up. No, we don't. You good? I couldn't get anything else. I'm waiting on the T60.
I'm trying to get the belt off with the T60.
You can't. I can't. I don't have a T60.
I don't know where you want to put that because it sounds bad. Put it like over here or something. Yeah, put it on that. I didn't know what to say. Alright,
where's the T60 at?
Music the whole time.
No, please don't. No music.
Bro, it's not in there. Bro, ow, I got burned.
Watch out.
Alright, alright. I guess we could probably get it out without taking the fan off. I want to take the fan out, but I don't want to do you like that. Let me get in here. Don't take it away.
Bro, there's no way to get the fan off.
Shoot. I get the fan.
I mean, there's a way to get it off, but you take everything off.
You got a new belt?
Uh-huh. I do have a new belt, yes.
You do? This one's not the worst.
No, it's not too bad, but I had some oil leaking underneath of the filter housing.
Why didn't we replace that?
No, not yet.
That's super easy. I'm doing one of these I'm doing the engine on Friday on one of these. I told you?
That'll work. Doing an engine?
Yeah. I'm going to be resealing the whole thing and putting a downpipe and a VRSF kit on it.
Okay.
And then he's
charge pipe.
Pretty sure he's going to tune it after. He's going to do downpipe and tune after. Only one
Yeah,
rib
this is not that
shows
bad.
damage.
Oh, yeah.
But I would keep that as a spare and put the new one on. But that one rib also made a line on this idler. And on
Yeah, I can see it. You
and
can
on the
see how it's
chassis.
kind of
I don't know what that could be from, but there's a line on both of these.
Yeah.
It's just visible, not feel. You can't feel it. It's just visible. Oh no, there's a fingernail.
Oh, right here. Maybe debris or
a cord
something
of the
got
belt.
in there.
A metal cord on the belt.
I don't know about that, but maybe some debris. When I was cleaning it or doing some work onto it, just got into the belt.
Yeah, you look.
Because I did do
debris.
I did do this hose, which a lot of stuff just I kind of cleaned it out. And it just kind of sat there.
For N55 belts.
So that was a T60. You just release the belt, get that out of the way, and then just the tensioner,
this T60
idler
out of the socket because the socket
is too long.
And then I just use
which a lot more space in this one though.
Yeah, there is for that piece. You want me to take the tensioner off?
Yeah.
It'll give us some room.
I got
to get the crank pulley out. Oh,
I got the pin. I mean, got this pick we can shove in there if you want to pull. Oh no, we don't need to do that anymore.
I use their
forget that.
You don't have to, but I don't like to.
This one has the pin in it. That's the only reason why I brought that over here.
When you remove it, it explodes.
Well, you don't
remove it with the pin in.
You remove it after you put tension on it with a wrench. And then it doesn't explode.
I helped a homie tighten some cam caps. His torque wrench did not work at all. He was sitting there like pulling on it really hard. And I'm like, bro, like, it's gotta be tight.
There's this little cap.
Oh,
I'm trying to save it.
Pulley off.
I know, but I have that too.
The idler?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice. Well, you can take it off after we get it out.
I'm trying to do the thing.
Oh, you can't. There we go.
No. Trying to get that cap off and save it before it drops down. Tensioner's out. Oh, almost.
I took off one of these on the Range Rover and the pins were stuck in the engine. It was a nightmare. But this still has pins. Little locking mechanism goes in and locks in. These are those lines. Same as the belt, which is a little odd.
Oh, I got the cap off. So the new one didn't come with it.
Probably common.
I was supposed to, but I guess not.
What'd you say?
So the new one's supposed to come with a cap, but I guess not.
No. What size is it? 40?
50?
47.
It's 50. 50.
50 cents. Give me that. Right shit. Oh, I'll put it back.
Got one.
Mine's better, man.
No, it's a little longer. Just a little bit. Might need it, actually.
No, I think the shallow. You gonna break the upper radiator hose?
For real.
Wow, bro, you broke it.
Look at that black bar right there sitting on top of the E30.
Wow, bro, no way. The old man bar?
Cheater bar, yeah.
Hand tools are obsolete. Well, this righty, this
Shut up.
reverse thread.
Ooh, dusty.
It's dusty.
Got any play in it?
No, it's nasty though.
A little bit.
Doesn't like to spin. But with the grab the belt, if you put them all together, all that stuff's in the same exact spot.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
On the outside of the belt, too? The inside?
Just the inside. Oh, it is on the outside.
Yeah.
If you look at it from a distance, you see it line. That's very odd.
Yeah, I think it was just some dirt.
Probably just starting to fail, honestly.
Well,
and you were pushing it at the track, so if it really puts tension and that cord is wearing through the rubber.
Yeah. Well, good thing you got it done. It's 80,000 miles, so.
Now you'll make more horsepower.
All right, now we got to get the crank hub off.
Yeah. What are they, E10s? 6 E10s?
Yeah. All right, guys, we got the tensioner out right here. Either pulley. Should give us a little more access to the crank hub, but it's still tight right here in between. I always got the right socket for it, so.
No, I don't got the socket.
You got it right.
What do I need Allen's for? Oh, you wanted
the new no, the new hardware is Allen's and the old stuff is E.
So I'm just gonna use the space to my advantage.
Yeah, I mean if you want the cheetah bar, it's right back there.
It's not gonna work.
Once you get it up here as well. You always doubt everything that I tell you, and then
cheetah bar is old man tech.
Then it works.
What else would I use?
Old man tech works.
Yeah.
Remember that chat?
Where do you think I learned everything?
Old man
from
tech.
Some random old man.
Some random old man, not your dad?
My dad, he worked on cars, but when I really started working on cars, there's old dude named Bruce and Quail, his son, which is a pastor. That's the guy who put the carburetor on my van.
Oh yeah.
Or at least who I called for help. So I know he knows how to work on the old schools. They know what they were doing for real. I watched them big block swap everything and put positive traction in all their cars.
Old school stuff's so easy, man. No computers.
Well, they're super
less
loose,
wires.
which is nice. Does this thing got Vanos?
Mm-hmm.
Probably shouldn't turn the engine backwards then. You got big hands, huh?
I do.
You're not gonna fit. You would have to take the fan out. Why'd you do this? You really think you're gonna drop something in there?
Yeah.
Into the turbo?
No.
You put it on there for what? Now how am I gonna get the ratchet in there? So you gotta get both arms deep down in there to get them out.
Where was that? The fourth one out? Some other ones were so tight. I didn't like. Yeah.
I wish I had a different style extension so I could put a wrench on it.
That other swivel one you had.
No, you can't put a wrench on that.
No.
Swivel is
Oh,
not
a
bad.
wrench. I know what you mean now.
It's the fan, bro.
Well,
The fan is the problem. Well, it's just gonna be harder. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna take longer.
yeah, I know.
You have another one of these upper coolant hoses?
No, I don't.
I might break that.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. I do not need to replace anything else.
It's when you turn around and put your hand flat instead of turning your arms. I'm not gonna
Shake it all about?
and stick it in there. Huh?
And shake it all about.
No, I'm saying
Do the
you
hokey
turn
pokey?
your arm and stick it in there.
You're doing the hokey pokey right now?
Look at this technique. You can turn your arm and stick it in there.
Macarena?
I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna take a nap while I get the lift up.
I'm doing the Macarena over here.
And you gotta do a real big job. This nap right here goes nuts.
Is that one more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just the seventh
How many?
one. You got 2 more down there.
You said there were 6, 7?
6, 7, yeah.
Well, 6, 7 weekend.
What do you think is going to happen on June 7th this year?
Black History.
Juneteenth.
Yeah, Juneteenth.
Man, he's going to hit the Tahoe. He's going to hit the Tahoe, bro.
Oops, the Tahoe up.
Nah, he's good. Is that all of them?
Ow, bitch.
Nice. Crank hubs off. It's not that dirty. I thought it'd be more oily than.
There is oil leaking.
Look,
It's definitely leaking. What is it?
there's like in the. That's
what
probably
it
what
is.
started it.
It's a rock.
Yeah. There's
It's a piece of
debris and
metal.
stuff in there.
We can get that out.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah, I cleaned it up with a while ago. I'll get
Look
it.
at that.
I'll get it.
We found the culprits. One rock. That one. No damage though. Still looks good. I'd get it out with a little pick. Does this have a pick in it?
No, it's just water. Or parts cleaner.
Alright, so
wanna
there's
use
no
that.
way we're going to screw a self-tap into there.
No.
Actually, yeah, I probably can.
I mean, I have picks. We can pick it out.
I can, you can't pick it out. It's in there. It's a metal on metal. Have a removal tool. See if it works at all. Not with the E-fan. Oh yeah, slip it on.
Alright guys, I got those pieces of metal out with a little pick. Just kind of ran it through all these channels. Grooves. This one's got a little bit of, almost like it got embedded in there. We'll just kind of clean it up.
He's there.
Oh yeah?
Whatever, bro. Which one of these buttons is for the garage?
The top one. Alright guys, our hub's all cleaned up. We're going to get this back on there. We got to get the old oil seal off, right? That's good. How you doing, man? Good.
Yeah, it's not gonna work with the fan there. Okay, well.
Putting it in or out?
Old school. Out.
Oh,
Either
okay.
or. It's fine. In is easy. Out's kind of the hard part.
Alright.
I just don't know what the this is. Technically, if you screw this in there, it should go in the thing. But how do you pull it out? I'm missing like a screw.
That's true.
It doesn't come out. It's got a line on it.
One of the bolts that you had, the Allen's?
You see that little line on it?
Oh.
There's one thread that's complete. Yeah, so you can't take it off. Well, this is what I would need. Well, we're just going to have to use screws. You got any self-tappers?
I should. Self-tappers?
We need riggers and diggers.
Don't fuck up my shit.
I'm about to.
You really are.
We can't pull it out because the fucking E-fan's in the way. Damn, bro, you push it in there or what?
We're looking at Mike in his natural habitat.
Alright, give me something to yank on. Like a vice grip.
You think it's in there?
Pull on it.
Just went in between the seal and the crank. Probably just
Sure.
scratched up the crank. Yeah.
I didn't like force it in there that much. So.
Yeah, you just went in. Like I can put this. Look, you can put a pick in between the seal and the crank, like very easily. Like I'm behind the seal. I just can't pull it straight out.
Because of the fan.
Look, I'm behind the seal. Yeah, if the fan was out, I could pull on it. I can't pull on this. Or if the fan was out, we could probably actually screw a screw into it. Or you could just take. I mean, you probably don't even have to take this off. That's to replace the radiator. I don't even think I have to unhook the hose.
Alright guys, so we ended up getting the E-fan out. No, I really didn't want to. And had to get this oil cooler loose. Takes the upper radiator hose out. Slid the E-fan up. It's going to give us some more space to get to this oil seal. And then hopefully we can use something or some leverage to get this crank seal out. Because it's been fighting us so far.
It's probably on lunch, but...
Who? Who?
My parts guy. Alright, now we got a good bit more space.
So whenever we took off the E-fan, we found the radiator over here leaking. So I'm gonna have to get the radiator replaced pretty soon. That's not terrible. I don't know how long it's been going for.
Nowhere else it could be coming from. It had to have just started. Yeah. But there's nowhere else it could be coming from.
I mean, this looks a little bit, but
no,
it looks like it's straight
dry.
coming out of
you
the...
see it's dry all right here. So it's not possible for it to get there to here. And it's not possible to be spilt or it'd be all the way down. This is like a high pressure, like under load leak. It's probably just from the past couple of days of the snow and
maybe
the track.
Maybe.
Between the snow and the track, this car's seen, the 3-4 days.
True.
That's the exact sounds of where you have some rocks in your belt, some rocks in your crank. Like, that's what I would expect. All right, now I can really get in there. Well, I mean, it's kind of in there. I just don't want to scratch it on the way out. Like, I got it hooked in, but I can feel metal. I don't know which way I see it's coming out the bottom. Oh, it's hooked all the way around, actually. Ripped straight through it. See, I told you it's just rubber in some parts and metal in other parts. So you just gotta
it's just a spring-loaded.
Good bite on it, and you can pull it out.
Alright guys, so we fought this crank seal. Oh my god. You feel how hard it is?
Yeah, it's metal. I told you it's hard to get out.
We fought this for the past, 3 hours now?
Do you see this rim right there? What is that? You cannot screw a screw into that.
No. You tried.
That's what you're supposed to do, though.
But yeah, we obliterated this.
The removal tool kind of just shredded it.
It didn't really work.
The rubber fell apart. It was a bad seal, and it was in there for too long, for sure. As well as I think the previous installer put it in a little too deep. But we got it out after long struggle. What was that?
That was the seal.
That was part of your car ever down in the drain.
Yeah. It is.
We'll have to get that out.
Should I get this thing stuck in there? I just need something bigger, to be honest with you. Wish I had a bigger billow pad. Bro, now it's mixed with my oil.
A little bit, maybe. It'll burn off. You're alright.
It'll dry pretty quick.
Let me do it. You're slow. Here's your vice grip here. Never mind. Dang, Mike, we got the same phone case?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm black.
You ready for the new ceiling or what?
In a rag.
You got some grease or no?
For what?
For the new seal.
You don't use grease.
Why not?
Oil.
Oh, I guess.
Oil.
Use Vaseline for everything.
You want to just mix it with my 5W30 for the Tahoe?
Either one.
It's not gonna work.
Oil is oil, bro. That's why I use petroleum jelly. Hardened
KY?
oil. That'll work too. That'll probably work good.
Marvel Mist oil?
Petroleum will degrade rubber. But that's why you put it in there. So after you put it in there, it swells up just a little bit, and then it's perfect for life.
Slips on.
It worked for my seal. It worked for BMW. Where's the seal at? All right, so you can almost push this all the way in with your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
If you put it in right, it'll just slide right in. Like you don't really need to use the installation tool.
Is this supposed to just go on?
You gotta know how to do it.
Where's the little...
I put it back in the case. Right here. I'm just trying to get it in enough to where we can use that other tool, really.
Got the crank seal all snugged up. We're going to be installing the Kies crank seal guard. So hopefully the belt never gets eaten. You good?
New bolts, right?
Yeah. Longer. Faster.
Longer.
Stronger. Because the plate is thicker.
So are they longer?
Yes, they're slightly longer.
Okay, that makes sense.
Alright guys, so Larry's getting the new Kies seal guard on. Looks really nice actually. What do you think, Larry?
I think it looks rather great. Rather spectacular.
Snap the bolt? Just joking.
Pretty good for the video.
No, we're not.
Wasted my life savings. That'd be the thumbnail.
Life savings? You think I am? You think I have a savings?
Not after the E30's done. Alright, she's installed. I don't know if it's gonna fall off. I probably should use Loctite.
There's no Loctite on the old ones.
Nah, homie texted me yesterday and he was like, "Oh, I'm buying an M235i. I need you to do some work on it." So it sounds good.
Alright, so that's all wrapped up. We can get the hub back on. There's some new hardware for that too. I need an Allen. Yeah. So we got the Kies crank bolt lock. Supposedly supposed to lock the bolt from backing out. Other common issue with the N55. Let me see how this fits up there first. Actually, I gotta put this on.
It's gonna be a task.
Yeah, I know.
That's all.
You got a little, where's that little extender at?
There's an adapter. You gotta use an adapter.
Yeah, I know, but where's that little extension?
Oh, that extension?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to just screw it in my hand. Try to use it like a screwdriver.
Yeah. I can spin it if it doesn't go in.
Yeah, I got one started.
Yeah. I put it all the way in.
Alright guys, we got the crank lock bolt snugged up. We're going to get this to 40 Newton meters. It's right here.
It's not.
This is the same thing.
The back doesn't look like Newton meters to me.
I know it doesn't.
29.5 foot-pounds.
29.5?
Put it on 29.5 foot-pounds and then see if that's 40 Newton meters on the back. 40? Yeah.
Right about it. A little bit over.
I would try and do it quick because it'll turn the engine. As well as it having to be in a starfighter. I have a 3/8 if you want to use a smaller torque wrench. No, you're good.
I would go ahead and get the new idler. You're getting the idler on right now?
Yes.
And then the tensioner. Oh, okay. I see now.
I don't think it goes that far.
Yeah, because it's already pulled back. It's not in tension right now.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I mean?
But then, yeah.
Because when you pull it this way, it goes that way, right? It's in there now, yeah.
Hold it.
What's wrong?
I wanted to make sure it was good. Still good?
Yeah, should be. Keep tightening it in with a wrench.
That's right.
I'm using the old belt because it looks good.
That almost went in the thing.
Oh. Alright guys, got a new belt. This one does not look like... This one does not look bad. This supposed to be BMW, but
Yeah, BMW doesn't make belts.
don't tell anybody. You're not supposed to tell the chat.
Yeah, I read that.
No. All right, so Larry got the serpentine belt
Tight shit.
on. He had a good idea, so I could actually torque these bolts in without just spinning the hub. So
much torque off the chassis, off the line.
It just spun the whole bolt.
Yeah, I would mark them so you know.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh shit. Mic spec. Yeah, it was an 8. That's nuts. I'm not worried about it. I was sniffing the mic. Almost done or what?
Yeah, I mean, I got them all in the first two that I started with.
And that's good.
Oh, you did them all?
Did them all in the first two that I started with.
I
Did those
heard
everything.
8 clicks, but yeah, you did it. You're good.
All right, so that's all torqued in. That's done. What's next? Just put the E-fan back in.
Slap it right together.
New radiator?
Later on.
Right now.
2 to 3 months.
No, today. Can't even
Put that cap
seal.
on there?
Can't even see the seal guard at all.
You can from the right side. Super hard to put those shits on. I've never honestly got one to go back on an N20. They got like 6 of them.
It's on.
Yeah. It just doesn't usually go on good. Or it doesn't match up to the new idler. Let's go.
You sure about that?
Mike doesn't know how to drive. Alright. Hold on. Oh. I need to get your side lower. Leave mine right there. Don't move it. Don't move it. Ow. And I hope you know, on a car like this, you have to put everything back. Like, you cannot leave one bolt out.
No, they'll throw a code.
No, next week, customer will call you and be like, hey, I heard this noise, and then now my car says low coolant, and then you'll go check, and like some line rubbed through some other dumb shit because you didn't put the bolt back in. You have grease?
For what?
The radiator hose?
You asking dumb questions or?
No, I need grease for the radiator hose.
Why?
Because you grease BMW hoses before you install them, or when you put them back, or they will leak, or deform the O-ring, or break the O-ring entirely. You don't see all this shit? Like, you want to grease it. You see how hard it is? Oh my god.
I don't know you.
Alright, I greased it. Always make sure those are closed if you install a BMW hose. That's how you know it's on. Have to grease them. I swear to God, you'll sit here and fight for 30 minutes to get a hose in, and then I'll grease it and it'll go in like butter. She's got a strong water pump.
Oh, look at it.
Burger Motorsports.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Squirting. No, it's just a water pump running it through.
All right, so we got everything buttoned up.
Take 16 minutes.
Yeah, it does take a while.
And then you should be good, other than your radiator.
Yeah, I got it buttoned there.
I know you're sad now.
I am pretty sad about that.
Serious damage.
Serious damage.
I'll get this buttoned up. And eat some chicken sandwiches. All right, after 30, 3 hours of fighting the oil seal.
Yeah. M. Oh my god. I didn't know it had an M on the cover. That's how you know it's real. Bro, it's in there. Why are you pushing down on it so much?
Sorry. Thank you. Alright. What do we got here? I think this is regular.
That was no pickle.
Oh, it's spicy regular. This is regular.
Hey. Well, I guess we gotta start it up.
Is it done?
Yeah. It stopped making noise, and it's fine anyway. They did the process 3 times.
Alright, I'll start it up.
Brand new bell on there.
It's no longer squeaking like it was.
Oh, this
Had a
is
little bit
squeaking.
of squeak.
Some of the Tahoe.
No, this is, well, the Tahoe is too, but this was squeaking either one of the pulleys.
Look how still.
It chirped a little
look
bit.
how still the tensioner is. You never see that.
Nah.
Every BMW ever is just moving.
We got the new crank seal guard in there. The crank bolt lock is installed now. New belt is on, tensioner, idler. It's no longer squeaking. So I guess it did work out to be pretty good, but I really wasn't expecting it to be
That crank seal was
that
definitely
difficult.
glued in there.
Now we know what's going to be next. The radiator is leaking pretty bad, so we're going to have to get that replaced. I have to look into getting that. You said that's like 2 or 3 months out, so that might be a while. I might kind of let this sit and not drive it so much for the next few months. So the new radiator comes in. At that point, I mean, I don't know, Larry, what do I do? Do we start doing stuff to this, or do we switch over to the E30? If we're that deep in doing radiators, might as well do the intercoolers, downpipes, tune, and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now the radiator's easy. You take this off, it pops right
I
out.
want you to listen to it in a second. Because I think I need to do my spark plug soon. I think it's kind of missing a little bit. You can kind of hear it sometimes
Well, if
in
you
the
haven't
back.
done them, I would just stick to it. You know, it's quick and easy. If you haven't done them, you've just been driving
Yeah.
it, and you've been in the track twice. Oh, definitely.
So I wanted to do that before I get a tune anyway.
But you'll hear it go every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. No! It's cold. Yes.
That's gonna be cold as fuck. I
It's
went like
crazy.
this far.
Uh-huh.
Like I revved it that. No,
Uh-huh.
don't over rev it. I barely touched it.
Rod bearing's gone.
I've never owned anything that nice, but I've worked on, almost $500,000.
It's not that nice.
I mean, I've only owned shit. So the nicest car I've had is 2018 Nissan Rogue.
It's crazy. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I appreciate you guys sticking around for this. We kind of struggled there for a while. Got everything wrapped up though. Car's running good. Topped off.
Gotta do the
But
radiator.
now we got to do a radiator. Shut up. If you guys could go like the video, I would really appreciate it. And give you some more views. If you haven't already, please go subscribe. And we're going to catch you guys on the next one. See ya.